what's up? What's up, my true tellers? How are you guys doing? Welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. Guys, look, I had a very long day today. I was about to go ahead and push it back again, but I saw my girl checking your boo had came on and she had comment my mod. She said, "What's up, chat and Unapologetic Real Talk? I see you changed your time." Yes, I did. Sorry about that. And also she said Misbehaving said she was going live at the time. She just hasn't set the live. This is not to hinder you for I hope she didn't go I didn't even check to see what time Misbehaving had went live. Let me go ahead and see, because I had a very long day today, guys. Let me see if I can push myself up a little bit. I had a very long day today. Oh my God, I've been up since like 3 o'clock this morning with my mother. Finally had her admitted. So, guys, keep my mother in prayer, okay? She's trying to get that knee replacement and trying to get everything together. Also, she says, yes, guys, go ahead and comment, share, subscribe. And also, she says, Cash App Real Talk 985. It's not required, but it's appreciated, okay? Also, please sub up Twitter at Real Talk Lady D. And also, I see where she says, remember, True Tellers, Unapologetic Real Talk. Welcome, everyone. Remember to be respectful as you share your opinion. Absolutely. That is a must. Okay, guys. I see Mildred is in. She says, hey, chat and Lady D. My girl, country girl, Queena is in the house. She says, Unapologetic Real Talk and the chat. So, guys, welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. As you can see right here, we are still cutting grass. And when I say cutting grass, we're trying to see who are those snakes. You know, when you start cutting grass, you will see who the snakes are. So I already had told you, especially when it comes to all the stuff that was put upon my heart, that there will be a great falling away. And when I say a great falling away, it means that, you know, some people that was here, they ain't gonna be here. And like, you know, and some people that wants to stay, they're going to go ahead and stay, you know. So that's exactly that's exactly what I am doing. So what I'm doing right now, guys, I am cutting grass. So let me go ahead and load the music down just a tad bit. So let me, I don't need to be way in the back. Y'all going to see my beautiful face. I'm not ashamed of myself, honey. And that's real talk. So let me go ahead and make sure that, I put all this right here. See if I can get this out right here. So, yeah, guys, it is freezing out there. I came straight from the hospital and came right over here. So let me see if I can move this out the way. So just bear with me. See if I can move this. Trying to figure this out right here. How to move this. Okay. Load the music down. So let me load the music down as well. So, guys, as you can see right here, I don't know if I'm gonna go and do an entire review of Love and Marriage in Huntsville. I think this right here is season 9, episode 10. And I don't even remember what the name of the title was, but I went ahead and put it Skinning and Grinning. Skinning and Grinning. That's exactly what I put it as, the title, my title. I don't know what the title is. Guys, let me know what the title is. I think it was something about, I don't know. But I went ahead and I put Skinning and Grinning. Skinning and Grinning. So, guys, I see right here that I got 21 in the house. Only 9. How many? 9 people went ahead and hit like. Come on, guys. Like I said, we are cutting grass in here. We are cutting grass in here. If you don't like this platform, then you're going to have to find a platform that's going to go ahead and accommodate you. I'm pretty sure that is a lot out there that speaks on Love and Marriage in Huntsville in this sector. So if you cannot support this channel, guys, find a channel that's going to go ahead and support you. Trust me. because like I said, when it comes to this sector right here, all we doing is just recycling. That's all we doing, just recycling subscribers, and I don't like that at all. So I'm looking for people that I know, they like my content. Well, it might be one day it's something that they like, or even if they don't like, but they still going to go ahead and support me. So that's the type of people that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for all that recycling. That's how you ruin a channel. You ruin a channel when you recycling other content subscribers. That's when you start losing. You're losing your channel like that, because everybody, if just say right now, if I collab with this certain person, and they're gonna send their followers, and most of the time, some might stay and some might go. I don't want those type of people. Trust me. Like I say, this right here, this is my ministry. This is my ministry, and we're going to go ahead and do other things besides talking about love and marriage in Huntsville. I look at this right here as the foolish things of this world to go ahead and confound the wise. So we're going to be doing more things. I have one of my best friends. She and I, I mentor her when it was business. She has a very beautiful, successful business. She do body shaping and sculpture and all this other stuff she does. When she and I, maybe sometime this week, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start Bible study. We decide we're going to go ahead and do Bible study. And like I said, just don't go ahead and get rid of your Bibles. But people, they look at your glory, and that's what we got to stop. We have people that look at your glory, but they don't know your story. We have people that look at your glory, but they don't know the story. They don't know what the hell that you've been through. Okay. So that's why I said, when it comes to these YouTubers, I don't take it with a grain of salt. I don't take all this stuff personal, because first of all, I don't know these people from a can of paint. And the ones that come in and we comment, I know these people, at least when it comes to, I know that they have my back. Okay. I know that they have my back. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Bear with me, okay? Because like I said, my day been very, very booked. So where was I? Yeah. I'm talking about, we're going to go ahead and do some different things. My friend and I, one of my good friends, she and I, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just, tell our testimony, and, just talk about certain things, because like I said, who can tell your story better than the ones that been through it? Okay. I don't need nobody to tell my story. I could tell my own story. So we're going to go ahead and do things like that. So bear with me, look like I'm all over the place. I see Mildred is in the house. Also Country Girl. Who else? Christella. Hi, Christella. She says, hey, sister, Lady D, thank you very much for coming in. I see Tina Love is in the house. Tina Love say, Lady D, chat and mods. Good evening, everyone. Also, Christella has said, I love your content. You keep it real and don't take sides. Thank you very much. That means a lot. I promise you. Thank you very much. That means a lot, because it's so hard, guys. I'm not going to tell you no lie. It's so hard when you go against the grain. And I'm the type of person, like I said, if I see 99 going one way, I'm going the opposite way. I'm not going to go and jump on the bandwagon. And when you go against the grain and you stand on your truth, my truth may not be your truth, then you're going to be persecuted for that. But like I said, this right here, this is my ministry. Even if I am doing these reality shows, this is my ministry, because this is where my people at. and we're not going to be able to please everyone, but long as I stand on my truth. That's why I don't go around and visit all these different channels, these different platforms, and collab with different people, because it's going to be a time where I might say something that you may not like. And that's where all the confusion and the beef. I'm not getting into all that right there, because, like I said there and say, my life speaks for itself. I don't need to go into the gutter just because somebody else, because first of all, they don't know me. They don't know me. They only know what I put out. That's it. Let me go ahead and say that. But they don't know me. I don't know these people. So, like I said, whatever you guys want to go ahead and say whatever you want to say. But like I said, it is what it is. Yes, Stella said, yes, I missed the Bible study. That's exactly. I'm gonna post it tonight. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for her to let me know what time we're going to go ahead and start. So that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. And that's most likely, that's why you see a lot of confusion. You see a lot of confusion because we just all over the place. And one thing that I know when it comes to the Most High God, he's not the author of confusion, but he of love, peace, and of a sound mind. Okay. And also, when it comes to me having a speech impairment, I don't have a speech impairment. I had parathyroid surgery. If you can sit there and you can see the mark right here, I had parathyroid surgery. And what happened was they went so close to my voice box where I had to learn how to talk all over again. Okay. So before you guys go out and put up things, things that you don't know, ask me. Ask me. I have a cut under my neck where they had took two thyroids out. Okay. Two thyroids out. So I just want to go ahead and let you know that as well. Okay, guys. So look, let me go ahead and read the copyright disclaimer. Let me read the copyright disclaimer and bear with me, guys, because I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I was going to go ahead and try to see if I could set this live back, but I saw where my girl, Country Girl, she went ahead, not Country Girl, Checking Your Boo. She went ahead and she posted some things. Let me know what time misbehaving is going to come on. Okay. And also, guys, let me know what time is behaving is coming on, because I didn't check today to see, because I don't like to go ahead and put my live on the same time that she does. I didn't look because I just came straight from the hospital to here. I see Tina has said, and that's the thing, everything ain't for everybody, and that's okay. Personally, I enjoy when you teach on scriptures and how it's still related today. Absolutely. And that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and get back to. Okay. Also, yes, the title was a March soldier versus a millimeter is the name of Saturday episode. Wow, wow, March shoulder, March soldier. Wow. So, guys, look, I went ahead and I went and changed this. Okay, Country Girl say Marcel is feeling himself. Yes, yes. I wanted to play some of the clips, but I didn't have time to upload the clips. I wanted to make sure that I put the clips on, but I didn't have time. So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna just wing it out. Like I said, I'm not going to go all over from the beginning, because trust me, I really don't even remember it. I really don't remember. I'm just ready for all this right here to get straight to the reunion. And if they need to go ahead and revamp, then go ahead and revamp. Okay. That's what I'm ready for. I am ready for these people to go ahead and revamp. Okay. So I'm gonna go with this right here. Let me see if I can raise myself up just a little bit. I want to go ahead and talk about this first. Let me talk about this first. Did I read the copyright disclaimer? I don't even know if I read the copyright disclaimer. But let me go ahead and read it again. Copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, so guys, don't get mad with the messenger. But I want to go ahead and start with this right here. As you can see, these was three different scenes. You can see, I think it was Marceau, it was Marquise, and I think it was Chris Fletcher. And also it was a scene where it was Chris Fletcher and also Nell. And I saw Nell Fletcher. She also was at a bridal shower. So I want to go ahead and talk about these scenes right here. Let me talk about this scene right here. Was to me, I found that it was very disturbing. And I'm gonna tell you, to me, it was very disturbing. Hold on one second. Let me go ahead and load the music down. The reason why I found that it was very disturbing because I want to know, guys, do you see something that I don't see? When you see these pictures right here, it's supposed to be one, two, three. One, two, yeah, three scenes. What do you see in this scene right here? When you see the men at a restaurant. I think it was like a Mexican restaurant, and also you saw the Fletchers. They was at a restaurant, and also when it was Nell Fletcher. So when you see these scenes right here, tell me, what did you see? Let me know, what did you see? Let me know, what did you see? Let me tell you what I saw. This is what I saw. When I saw these three scenes, all of them was white establishments, white business. And like I said, this channel may not be for you, okay? This channel may not be for you. Starbucks says, I have never watched the show and I don't intend to. But when I saw this right here, especially when it comes to Black reality shows, I want to see Black businesses. Now, you're trying to tell me in Huntsville, it does not have any Black bridal shops? I live in a very small community, a very small community, and we have Black bridal shops. We have Black restaurants, Black businesses. And you trying to tell me that you guys don't have it? I find that kind of disturbing, especially when we have a Black reality show. And like I said, my channel may not be for you. I'm showing you some things that we should be opening our eyes to. It's just like when it came to the Braxtons. I remember when I used to watch the Braxtons and how they used to go and go to different restaurants, and all was white establishments. It's time for us to start supporting each other. See, like I said, that's why people don't like me. That's exactly why people don't like me. Because I see things that you guys don't see. I hate when I turn on a reality show, especially a Black reality show. They all have to go into Black, they don't go into Black businesses. They don't pour back into their Black community. They're always pouring money outside. Why? When I saw Nell Fletcher, I said, and she went and got, checking out for her wedding gown. And when I saw that the big logo of all the businesses that they were supporting, all three of them, it wasn't Black businesses. Like I said, we have only 1%, 1% of Black businesses that's in the United States. 1%. That's why I hate when I hear a Black person invented this, a Black person invented that, but they don't own the patent. I hate to see when our people brag that they living on top of the hills or driving very expensive cars, but yet they don't have any Black businesses. Now, if all of them are Black entrepreneurs. Why there's no black restaurants in Huntsville? Make it make sense. And like I said, my county, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And I'm not here to sit there and tickle nobody's ears. You guys thought I was going to go ahead and do a review when it comes to love and marriage in Huntsville. No, I come to call this out. If you're going to have a black sh- reality show, black producers, black network, where I want to see us support black people. When I saw Marcel and Kent and Marquise, I didn't see any black people serving them. When I saw the Fletchers, the restaurant that they was in, and then they advertised the logo. You putting money into those restaurants. You putting money into that bridal shop. How long that we going to continue to support everybody and instead of pouring money back into our own community? So if this is what you hate me for, then go ahead, right ahead, and you hate me. But how long are we going to continue doing that? Make it make sense. I see, I don't know if Country Chicken Your Boo is talking to me. What she said, what do you own? I don't know if she's talking to me. But I own my own hair salon, and I don't do hair anymore, but I still have it set up. I'm still allowing people to make money. And also flipping homes. And my friend and I, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But it's time for us to start owning. It's time for us to start owning our own businesses. It's time for us to start pouring into our own community. Because just like we can sit down and break bread in other people's establishments, and look, they don't like this type of talking. Now I had almost 40 some people. That's just to show you where our people at. I had almost 40 some people in the house. And soon in a minute, I was trying to tell my people, let's start owning our own business. Let's start supporting our own people. They start dropping. They start dropping. Make it make sense. Checking Boost, I was supporting your statement and asking everybody, what do you own as a call to reflect and develop? Absolutely. Tina said, I agree. We need to own property, land. Yes, yes, yes. It's time. You ever heard the song, The Time Is Now? The time is now. The harvest is now. I talked about on all of my lives. I come on, my videos. I come on. We spent almost 1 point, I think it's now 2 point something $1 trillion a year. The black community, we spend almost, I must say at least 1.5, but I think it's higher than that. $1 trillion a year we spend. The money goes out, but it does not be poured back into the black community. So if we have trillions of dollars to spend on materialistic stuff, on junk, stuff that's going to rot. Because even the Bible says, why store up stuff that's going to rot? I tell you guys all the time, you can never take these materialistic stuff into the graveyard. You never saw a U-Haul take those types of stuff to the gravesite or build a solid foundation off of material possession. You never saw that. So why are we spending unnecessary money? It's just like with my friend. I'm trying to teach her. Trust me. It took a long time for me to be happy of who I am now today. Because when I had all the material stuff, I was not happy. I'm more happy now. Even if you want to call me a grizzly bear, I'm happy. This grizzly bear is happy. Like I said, we got to learn to embrace things because we know hurt people hurt people. I was telling my friend, I said, you don't need all that extra stuff. You don't need no fillers. You don't need that, especially when it comes to us. Black don't crack. I'm 59 years old. Just made 59, January the 3rd, and don't have a wrinkle in my face. That's why I sit there and say, don't let people sit there and try to make you feel like you less than, like you nothing. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I embrace who I am. I am 59 years old and I don't have not one wrinkle. Not one wrinkle. So whatever you guys want to go ahead and call me whatever you want to call me. But I'm happy with who I am. At one time, you couldn't even catch me even putting braids in my hair because I was in the beauty, business, heels. I was so materialistic until the most high God had to made me fall flat on my face. I had to fall flat on my face. That's my testimony. My knees was not good enough for God. He wanted to see me prostrate before him, laid out where I was crushed in order for him to mold me back together. So when people want to talk about me, let them talk. Because they talked about Jesus as well. So who am I? Let them talk. But we are about kingdom building. And anytime when you try to tell your people how to elevate, how to come out of what I call the state of Lodabar, they don't want to see us rise. They don't want to see us having our own business. It's back then how they was doing. Every time when you saw black businesses come up, I remember it was this movie. I think it was called Moon Hanger. I forgot what the name of it. It was about this black man. He wanted to own a black gas station. And every time when he was trying to build that gas station up, the Klansmen would come and burn it down until he had to put it in the white man's name in order for him to be able to save his business. I forgot what the name of that movie was. But like I said, we are living right now in the 21st century now. Do we still have to be afraid to start our own business? Like I said, it's a lot of stuff that we got right here in our black community. And they would take it out. Culture vultures, take it out. And you will swear it's theirs. Or even when it comes to in the beauty business, that's $1 trillion business. We got Black's hair supplies right here. But we will pass our black businesses up to go and support people that's coming in our community that would never, ever pour back into our community. But the minute when we start something, we want to sabotage it. We want to tear it down. Just like when it comes to, I see one of these content creators, me and her crossed each other. But one thing that I don't do, I don't hold grudges. I was talking to one of my moms. We're going to support her. Why would I come on and advertise Stormy's business, which I don't mind because, like I say, it's black businesses. But we also know that Stormy now, God has blessed her tremendously. She's a million. She's a millionaire. She goes on TikTok right now. Stormy goes on TikTok. What would Stormy do? Stormy will shut it down. She will crash TikTok. But we got our content creators right now. We call them when it's mess. We will shout their names out when it's mess. But why we don't shout their names out now that they decide to put all that mess aside and wants to do something, wants to start their own business. And I'm not jealous. I'm talking about Sweet Pea Dowry. I'm talking about Sweet Pea Dowry. I looked at all of her products, even on her website. She even got her products on Walmart website. I don't see no other content creators posting or talking about her supplies. I don't see nobody. But they're going to call her name out when it's time for mess. Make it make sense. So like I said, it starts somewhere. We got to learn to start supporting each other. I may not even like the person. But like I said there and say, if a person is doing right, then you support that person. You don't even know the ones that you sitting down breaking bread with, eating at their restaurant. You don't know what they're doing with the food. You don't know. And most likely, when you sit down at those restaurants, if you go and see who's cooking the food, I promise you, it don't look like the owners. It don't look like the owners, like I say, and here's real talk. When you come in here, if like I said, you're going to have to make sure you have the full armor of God. If not, your ear is going to bleed. But stop me when I'm wrong. I stand for corrections. I don't have time for the BS. Because like I say, this is kingdom business. And we can use our platform for good and not to be evil spoken of. So we have to start supporting each other. We have to start supporting each other. And that's real talk. But it really upsets me when I see our people supporting other people. And the first thing they say that, oh, we don't have money. That's a daggone lie. That's a daggone lie. We have money, but we're just not good stewards. We're not good stewards of our money. But we have money. I remember when Kamala Harris called her sorority sisters. Less than 2 hours. They was able to raise almost $3 million. And now, less than a month, they say she raised almost $1 billion. All went on a campaign. What if that $1 billion was poured into the Black communities? We don't have schools. We don't have banks. We don't have libraries. We don't have stores. We don't have nothing. Just a small percentage. And the minute that we see somebody, it look like us rise up, the first thing we want discounts. Don't ask for no discounts, especially when you see it's Black business. Don't ever do that. That's a taboo. Don't do that. Support it. Support it. So I just wanted to go ahead and I needed to talk about that. I had to get that out of my mind. So we're going to go back and talk about the foolish things, which this right here is what I call the foolish things, because I know that that's what some people are watching. Let me see how many subscribers I got. I mean, how many likes I got on here. Let me see. Like I said, we are not playing anymore. Only 13. That's sad. 13. That's sad. But that's all right. Because like I said, God said, don't look at the numbers anyway. Don't you know that the Most High God went ahead and cursed Saul? He punished, not Saul, David. He punished David from counting. You don't count the numbers because it's not in the numbers. It's not in the numbers. You don't count it because I'd rather have two that I know that they're going to stand for righteousness. They're going to stand for truth. Then have a whole bunch of people that just have itchy ears. But let's go ahead and let's talk about this right here. When I saw this right here, I was very disturbed. I was very disturbed, and I wish I would have went ahead and played some clips, but I was very disturbed because first of all, Marceau did not even have to go where you saw him right there on the side of Melody. And then I wanted to show you the clip where it looked like he was kind of upset with Marquise. When Marquise had said something to Melody, it's like you saw a frown on Marceau's face and how he grabbed her around her waist. I never ever seen a smile on Marceau's face when he's in front of Tisha like that. I never saw that. I never saw the upper part of his mouth when he's with Tisha. Just look at that. You saw this man was skinning and grinning. This man was skinning and grinning. You saw every last teeth in his mouth. I never saw the upper. I never saw the upper. We thought that, he didn't have no teeth up there, We thought he was just bald mouth because we never saw that. But all of a sudden, you start seeing every last teeth in his mouth. Every last one of them. This man was skinning and grinning. He was skinning and grinning. I see Christella says you're going to have less people when stand on right and millions on what's wrong. Absolutely. 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 That's why I sit there and say, it's y'all thought I was playing. Y'all thought I was playing. Like I sit there and say, when the Most High God tell me something, I got to be obedient. I told you when I came on here, I think it was like the beginning of December or maybe November, the late part of November. I came up with this title right here. I said, this is the word that the Most High God gave me. It's time for us to cut grass in order to see the snakes. I told you that. I also told you, hold on one second, guys. My mouth is dry. I also told you guys it was going to be a great falling away. Didn't I say that? I say when we start cutting grass, I say there will be a great falling away. And when I was talking about a falling away, I say people was going to unsubscribe. I knew all that. So when I see people now unsubscribe, it does not make me upset. Because it does not make no sense for having all these subscribers. And yes, I'm going to say that. Because yes, I want to get paid. Yes, I want clicks and likes. But I want to come on my platform and I want to be me. I want to stand on my truth. I don't want to have you guys to come on and thinking that it's going to be a clickbait. Or I'm just constantly tearing down. And I'm not lifting up. It would serve us no purpose. It serves us no purpose because that's what you call a minstrel show. That's a clown show. Yes, we can entertain. Yes, we could talk about drama, but we also have to balance it out. And that's what people don't want. People don't want it balanced out. Tina says, never saw the upper road. Never. We thought that the man was bald mouth. I promise you, I didn't see anything in that mouth. Chicken Boo say in the beginning, but I noticed content creators who withstand the time and success when they call it honest. No matter the person, content creators who take sides don't last long. Absolutely. That's why I just sit back and I just watch. Only time when you will hear me say something when you lie on me. And God told me don't even address that anymore. And when God say don't do it, it means don't do it. Let them talk. They talked about Jesus. They talked about Jesus. So who am I? Let them talk. But I don't visit nobody's channels. Maybe now and then you might see me. But once I say what I need to say, I click off, I promise you, and I leave. You will never ever see me jumping from channel to channel or in a clique. I'm not in a clique. I'm not in a clique in my personal life, my real life. So why would I be in a clique on this YouTube streets? Why? I'm set apart. I'm set apart because it may be something that the Most High God needs to tell me. And only him going to get the glory. But if I got everybody in my ears, then God is not going to get the glory. That's me, Scotty, Dottie, and everybody going to get it. So let them talk. Let them talk. Christella says, I keep telling everyone, allegedly, he has slept with Melody. Wow, naturally. They would never kiss and tell. Martell, a suspect, is that's why he act the way he do with Marcel. Absolutely. We've been talking about that. Absolutely. Marcel loyalty is with Martell. Because just like Maurice had talked about, they built all this right here together. And when it came to Melody, Melody was grafted in that circle, that friendship circle, because she married Martell. But these people was already friends. Don't get mad with the messenger. I don't know these people. Stop taking it so personal. And the only reason why we take this so personal, because we're so busy trying to find out what's going on in these people's personal life, then worry about what's going on on these reality shows. That's why we get so upset. That's why we so trauma binding, because we worry about what these people doing in their personal life. But when it comes to this reality show right here, that's what we should be focusing on, this reality show, not trying to go out there and concentrate on, oh, I don't like this content creator. So we're going to all sit there and we're going to make sure we try to dox, harass, and even if we could get that channel shut down. And while these people are cashing checks, make it make sense. But getting back to what Christella says, absolutely. And even Carlos King called it out. Now, I don't know if they're just doing this, but Carlos King talked about this. This is not alleged. Carlos King said when it came to Melody and Marceau, that they too have good chemistry. Why he said that, I don't know. I would love to know why today, Carlos King. Because to me, you was disrespecting Tisha. You was disrespecting Tisha. But like I said, a man is only going to do what you allow him to do. And to me, that was disrespectful because his wife was in Las Vegas. I don't know if she was celebrating her birthday or what. You know, I just can't remember now because I got too much stuff that's, you know, I've been going through today. You should have been home with your children. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Miss Wanda went to Las Vegas with Tisha or Miss Wanda stayed home and watched the kids. I don't know if Miss Wanda watched the kids. Let me know. Did Miss Wanda go to Las Vegas with Tisha? Or she was watching the kids? But why he wasn't watching the kids? Because he wanted to go to Melody's event. He wanted to go to Melody's event so he can make sure he go in front of her and congratulate her or be in her face, cheesing in her face, skinning and grinning in her face, even grabbed her around her waist. Like I said, he should have never even stood up. You didn't see Maurice stood up by himself and went to Melody. And it's not being jealous. It's just being respectful. That was disrespectful. That was dis. Okay, Janice said that it was Miss Wanda's birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Miss Wanda went to Las Vegas. I think I saw some pictures, but like I said, I got so much stuff that is going on. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning and just got back. So Miss Wanda, it was Miss Wanda's birthday that they all was celebrating when they went to Las Vegas. But what I'm saying is that he should have just stayed home. He should have stayed home and shot a scene that, oh, I can be with my children. But no, he wanted to be skinning and grinning in Melody's face. Let me see if I can find a picture because I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys the video. I don't think I have it. I wanted to show you a little small clip how he grabbed her around her waist. And it looked like he told her something. And when Marquise came, well, he's trying to play matchmaking with Marquise, and Trisha was there. But he had Marquise to come up there because it was not about Marquise because you saw the frown on his face. He only did that because he wanted to go into Melody's face. They show disrespect Tisha. I promise you, they sure do. They disrespect Tisha. Checking your boots say unapologetic real talk. As long as you call it constantly one, all cast members and people, it will respect it and you will sustain. Absolutely. Let it go. Absolutely. Also, checking your boots says I do visit different channels, but I know myself. I don't get caught up in the hype. Not one flawed and flicker person can force me to go along to get along when it's wrong. That's it. Because we stand on our truth. We grown people. We grown people, but we act like children. Like I said there and say, if it was for me to get paid on this channel right here, and you guys thinking y'all hurt me by unsubscribing, trust me, guys. This is what I call my ministry. Only reason why I'm talking about this right here, because like I said, this is where my people at, okay? But I'm going back into what I like. I like to talk about my spirituality, and I like to talk about Black historian. I like to talk about stuff like that. Anything that's dealing with Black, especially when it comes to our people. Also, Checking Boo says Tisha problem is Marcel. If Marcel was that excited about being in Mel's presence, can you imagine what he does when Tisha's home? He was trolling the meters, but aiming for their support. My God. My God. Look at that. Why would you go and support someone that made it her mission while she was on that show to make you guys' life a living hell, to prove to Tisha that he was a cheater as well? It makes me think, just like I had said on previous videos, was she's cheating with Marcel? That's how she know that he's not faithful? Come on and tell. Because if you going to go to the ends of the earth to prove to his wife that he's a cheater, and they tried their best to find out who is the person and haven't found any yet that's credible. So do tell, Mel. Just look at this. To me, it looked like it's flirting. I don't know about you, but it looks like it's flirting. Okay. Tina says, boo, me too. I visit too. And if not for me on that day, I just change channels. Absolutely. Because we grown people. We grown people. We know what to chew and what to spit out. We don't have to be controlled by anyone. I would never, ever tell anyone to unsubscribe. I would never. And most of the people that some of them got that's just started up in this sector came from this channel. But would I sit there and tell you guys to unsubscribe? No. No, because we are grown people. But that's just to show you how people are. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I have a spirit of discernment. When God told me to sit there and do what he told me to do, start cutting grass. I'm so glad. Marcel is funny and give the show. Hey Simon, Simon. Simon, Marcel is funny, and he gives the show some fun laughter. However, I don't like how the show is always showing him so happy to talk to Mel. It gives the idea that they both are flirting with each other. I just wish that I could have showed you guys that clip. I wish that I could have showed you guys that clip that I am talking about. How this guy went up to her and hugged her. You saw, I even took a picture of his hands around her. He shouldn't have never even touched her. He should have never even stood up. Long as his presence was right there with the rest of, the people that was at that table. He should have set his tail right there. But no, no, mm-mm, not at all. Not at all. Simone says it comes off disrespectful. Absolutely. And they never show him giving admiration to his wife. It's not a good look. I wonder sometimes, are they doing this for ratings? I don't know. It's called his king and he loved to trigger us. But I ain't triggered by this right here. Because like I said, I would never put my marriage up for some people to pick it apart. I would never sacrifice my marriage, what you consider as holy. That's why I sit there and say, these people have a form of godliness, but they deny the power thereof. Why would you put your life, your marriage out there like that just for ratings? Make it make sense. Why would you do that? When we already know nothing good is going to come out of that. Is it that worth for you to build your dream house? Like I said, you have to be careful how you cast your pearls to swans. And that's all you're doing is casting your pearls to swans. Checking Boo says Marcel is funny sometimes, but I believe he is a backstabber. IMO, he will smile in a person's face to undermine them, to gain what they have. IMO. Marcel has shown many times he covers. Wow. Wow. That's sad. And I had talked about this. I had talked about this many a times. I sat there and say, those demons cannot come in and tear what Marcel and Tisha have. They can't come in. The only ones that can tear down what they have built, and that's them. Did you guys hear what I said? The only ones that can tear down what they built is them. The outsiders can't do it. And I already had saw if the enemy, those demons come in, it's going to come in through him. Look at that. I never, ever seen that type of smile with him and Tisha. He always looked so serious. His eyebrows was always looking down. And the top part looked like they was arch when he's looking in Tisha's face. It always that serious look. Look how he was sitting at their lounge, the bar. They got the cigar bar. How he was sitting down like it was a business conversation with him and Tisha. I don't even think that when Tisha walked in, did he get up for Tisha? I don't think he had got up for Tisha, but he made sure that he stood up for Melody when Melody walked in that bar. He stood up and then he went over to her. But look at that right there. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Guys, it's time for us to elevate. These people is not worth our time. How are you doing, Eagle Soaring High? I am so glad to see you. I am so glad to see my guy Eagle soaring high in here. I wanted to call you, but I sit there and I say I know that the spirit was going to was going to get whatever needed to get to you. I wanted to call you, but I said, I just letting God have his way. I'm gonna let God have his way. I dropped the link in case you want to come up, Eagle soaring high. Yes, guys, make sure you go ahead and support Eagle soaring high. He says, I've been okay at Starbucks lover, had some trials, but I'm still here. Absolutely. We all gonna go through trials, guys. And count it all joy. When you're going through, don't be miserable. Don't be crying. That's what they want you. When you are going through, start counting it all as joy. When David was going through, David danced so much where he danced his clothes off. And I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about what they written in the book. I'm talking about right now. That's why people love to dance. And they hate to see us happy, where they'll try to do anything to try to take the smile away from us. But continue dancing. Because when you dancing, all you doing is stepping on your enemies. They are mad. The only ones was mad. The only one was mad was David's wife. She was upset when she saw David dance out of her clothes. You remember that, Eagle?
Yes, yes. I
How
just
you
want to
doing?
say
First of all, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. As you know that I lost my uncle on Thanksgiving, so I've been
I didn't even see. I give my condolences to you and your family.
thank you. So I'm slowly
Yes.
coming back. Um, every, I've got to get me some new equipment. Everything is just seeming to be breaking down on me all at once, but God has got me where I can still kind of upload uh,
Hmm.
videos. But I just wanted to come up and say hi to you all. I miss you all so much, and I am going to make a phone call with to you later, uh, probably later on tonight or tomorrow, so that we can chat because I see some things going on, and I'm not too sure what's going on.
Yes,
But
yes.
that's neither here or
Call
there.
me. I did an hour already, so call me soon in a minute. I closed the live and call me because I wanted to talk to you. But I said, I know that me and you, we have a spirit of discernment. So I
Hmm.
know that the spirit was going to have you to call. You see what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah,
have to pick up the phone to call you because I know, when my brother hurt, we all hurt.
that's right.
If I got a hangnail and my hangnail hurt, you should hurt too, and that's what it's all about. So I knew that, the spirit was going to, allow you to go ahead and call me because one thing that we know that the Most High God is not the author of confusion, but of
That's
love,
right.
peace, and of a sound mind.
That's right. So yeah.
Yes,
Whatever's going on, sis, I want you to be encouraged. You
absolutely.
just be encouraged.
Absolutely.
And I believe it was your birthday the other day.
Yes, January the 3rd.
Happy belated birthday,
Thank
sis.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And
Yes, thank you
also,
very much.
I also want you to know whatever is going on, it doesn't change our relationship.
Oh, absolutely. I know. That's why I sat there and say, the Most High God didn't want me to get you, even involved. Don't even call you because I know that, you know, sooner or later the spirit was going to have you to call, and we don't have to get into all that,
Right,
you know
right.
exactly what I'm talking about. He knows when we hurt, and we don't
That's
even
right.
have to open our mouth, and that's the uniqueness about it, how, your gift will make room. You see?
That's it. Yes, it will.
That's the uniqueness about it. Sometimes you just don't have to say a word. You remember back then when our grandparents, sometimes when they couldn't pray, they just start humming. They just start,
And moan it. Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. So that's all it's about. But my friend, Rena, she had came on. I think it was like a couple of months ago. We had talked about businesses, but she and
Mhm.
I, we talked about getting back into Bible study. We're gonna go ahead and get back into that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna find out the date that she's available. I think it's gonna be sometimes this week where we can come together and get back into Bible study. Thank you very much, Tammy. Thank you, Simone. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tina. Thank you very much. She said on that right, happy belated birthday. Also, some Simone, happy birthday, and Tammy, happy belated
Yes, happy
belated
birthday.
birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, who that is? Checking your boo. Checking your boo says prayers and condolences to your family, and you rest in peace, Eagle. Tongue to
Bless
Eagle
you.
soaring high.
Thank you, checking you, boo.
Country girl. Also, she's giving you prayers. Tina said
Thank you all.
condolences, and also she says, "Oh my goodness, yes. When I fell down, I put on spiritual worship, and the Spirit fills me." So, she's talking about when David. You know how we going through
Mm,
sometimes, when we are going through, instead of sitting there wilding in our mess, sometimes it's just best for us to start praising and start worshiping and
that's it.
start dancing. Right there, we are stomping on that enemy right there, right?
That's it. That's it. You have to, because if not, it will overtake you, and the spirits behind it will begin to overtake and torment you. So you got to always, no matter what happens, keep your praise. Hold on to your praise. If you got to praise with tears running down your eyes, praise him. If you got to fall out in the floor, just praise him. Just don't stay in the midst of that turmoil without reaching out to God. And sometimes the way we have to reach out to him is through praise and through worship. And sometimes when we can't say nothing, just lift your hands and reach for him, and he will come and see about you.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what it's all about. Because I was just praying, and when I started doing Love and Marriage in Huntsville, the only reason why I did it, and I was, some people caught on and some people didn't, is it's where our people at. You remember when I told you, I say, when it comes to this reality show, the reason why I don't do so much TV is because when it comes to this type of setting, it's where our people at. But it's so sad when our people love to be entertained, love to be buck dancing, and it got so much stuff that is going on around us where we so knee deep in this, and that's the part, so either they catch on or just they gonna just be left behind. That's just how I see it.
Absolutely. Thank you, checking you, boo. I appreciate that. She says, want to sub up to guest panelist Eagle Soaring High. Thank you,
Yeah.
sis.
Well, thank you so much.
Appreciate
Thank you so much. Thank you. She went ahead and put your link. So
it.
tell me about your channel. You got Eagle Soaring High channel 1. You still have the channel 2?
Yes, have the Eagle Soaring High Channel 1, the Eagle Soaring High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood.
Yes.
Um, so, yeah, so I
So
appreciate
you thinking about getting back, when you getting back, to start doing your ministry?
I'm slowly coming back and doing uploading videos right now as much as I can until I can get a new system.
Mm-hmm.
Right now on my first channel, what I'm doing is God laid upon my heart that when we crossed over to start it out with the book of Psalms. So all I'm
Ooh,
really
yes.
doing is I I read the chapter and post it,
Mm-hmm.
and God's going to do uh, whatever it is He wants to do with
Mm-hmm.
whomever come over
Mm-hmm.
and play it. He'll minister to
Absolutely.
them in that form. So that's what I've been doing. It's uploading.
You got a cat.
Yes. Shh.
I hear that cat.
So that's what I've been doing. I uploaded a video on my second channel that's going to premiere tonight, entitled "The Two Doors of YouTube: The Dark
Mm-hmm.
Side of
Oh
YouTube."
wow, that's gonna be deep.
So I've uploaded that. just so that I can talk about and give my opinion
Mm-hmm.
on some things that I've been seeing going on these streets.
Mm, mm-mm.
I'm going to try to upload this other one for this week entitled America is in a State of Emergency.
Mm-hmm.
A call to emergency prayer. I'm going to try to get that one uploaded this
Mm-hmm.
for the people to see.
And Tina says she's just up to your channel here.
Thank you, Tina Love. I appreciate that. Y'all about to get me to partial monetization soon, so I do
Oh, praise the
appreciate.
Lord.
I appreciate it, and
Praise the
welcome,
Lord.
welcome. I appreciate you all.
Praise you,
But
praise the Lord. But yeah,
I'm
we need to get back. We need to get back. But I also want you because that's what we're going over. We're gonna go over Exodus. I'm gonna tell you when you call. You're gonna call me when we get off the live, right?
yes, ma'am. I sure
Yes,
will.
and I'm gonna tell you what chapter that we're gonna go on. And guys that's in the house that want to come in, we're gonna do Exodus. I think it's Exodus chapter 33, 18 to 23. And the title gonna be how people can see your glory, but they don't know your story.
Uh, my God, I like that. I like that, and that's true. It's
Wow, it's
called
deep.
Purple Community Royal Priesthood.
Hmm. Hmm.
In fact, if you go through um, Lady D's videos,
Hmm.
you'll find because we've streamed from my channel to your
Yeah,
channel. So
yeah. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bump it up. I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up. Or I'm gonna put it on my community tab. You already have been setting some things up.
uh, not well. I do have something that I'm going to do on that channel as well, and
Hmm.
I'm going to see maybe next week. I'll talk to you about that when we
Okay,
get off
okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So
because
guys, look, we gonna go ahead. You say what you go ahead. What you was saying before I cut you off?
I was saying that because I want to try to get back to doing Bible study with you because I'm
Yes.
enjoying that so.
Yes, yes, yes. I think it's time for us because when it comes to this particular show right here, um, we have taken it to a very dark, dark place. We have made
Yeah.
it so personal, and my mission was when I came on here is to just go ahead and uproot it. I might as well
Hmm.
just come out and just be honest to uproot it. Especially when it comes to these reality shows, you can see right here, it has it does not have our best interests.
Right. Right.
It does not have our best interest at all. But we're going to talk about all that right there behind the scene. So
Yeah.
give me a call. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, and I'm gonna be waiting for your call here.
All right. I'm gonna
All
drop
right.
that.
Yes, and thank you for coming. Okay, coming on. So, guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Eagle Soaring High, Channel 1, Eagle Soaring High, Channel 2, also Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Thank you very much. Chicken Boo, she says, third channel is Eagle Soaring High, okay, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. So, guys, this was a great live. I promise you, I didn't think that I was going to be able to. Come on live until I saw Checking Your Boo had came in, and she went ahead and she set the atmosphere. And I think each and every one of you guys that came in, it's not easy, but it's time for us to shake off these foolish things, and start, doing things that's going to elevate, to uplift, and not get into all this mess. So like I said, I'm just gonna leave it alone, because I'm not the type of person that's going to say I'm going to leave something alone, then pick it up, leave it alone, pick it up. I'm going to leave this alone and let God be God. And that's real talk. So, guys, on that note, thank you very much. Thank you, Tammy, for coming in. And, guys, like I said, only what we do for God is going to last anyway. Anything else, trust me, it's not going to go nowhere. So, Eagle says, thank you so much, guys. And make sure you go ahead and support him for dropping the link. Thank you very. And also, Tina says, great live, slow and steady. People are listening. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, I know that two can put hundreds of flights. Just think about what 10 can put, thousands of flight. And that's real talk. So, guys, on that note, you all be blessed and make sure you keep my mom in prayer. She had knee surgery, and I mean, it is tearing her up. And the reason why is because, she's 78 years old and wanted to have knee surgery, okay? A knee replacement. Shoot, I would have sat there and dragged that leg until God called me home. But she's in good hands. We've been up all night with her. She's been hurting and in pain, but God got in control, and we praying that God is going to be the doctor right there in that hospital, and she's going to come out and she's going to do good, and that's real talk. So you all be blessed. With all